The story of Ghana's quest to create a brighter future for its citizens is taking on a new and fascinating shape. As the nation grapples with the challenges of unemployment, especially among the youth, the government is pushing forward with bold initiatives that stretch beyond its borders. The vision is not simply to provide jobs at home, but to open doors for Ghanaians to explore work opportunities abroad in a structured and regulated way. This new wave of international labor mobility agreements, which Ghana is currently negotiating with countries like Jamaica, Germany, and 8 other nations yet to be announced, is more than just about jobs. It is about dignity, hope, and the promise of a future where the Ghanaian workforce can contribute meaningfully to global industries while also building the nation back home through skills, remittances, and international exposure. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. For years, unemployment has stood as one of the most pressing issues in Ghana. Young people complete their studies, full of dreams and ambition, only to find themselves wandering in search of jobs that remain out of reach. This has created not only economic difficulties, but also deep frustrations and, at times, a sense of hopelessness. The government, recognizing the urgency of this issue, has sought different ways to tackle it, from programs to boost agriculture, industrialization, and entrepreneurship, to investments in digital technology and infrastructure. Efforts have been made. Yet, unemployment numbers continue to rise, and the youth, who make up a large portion of the population, demand solutions that match the scale of the problem. It is in this context that Ghana's decision to actively engage with international partners for labor mobility becomes not only strategic, but also deeply necessary. Germany stands out as one of the key nations in this arrangement. With its aging population and the strain on its workforce, Germany has long been searching for skilled labor to fill critical gaps in industries such as healthcare, construction, and manufacturing. Ghana, on the other hand, has a pool of trained individuals eager to work, learn, and build meaningful careers. The partnership, therefore, presents a win-win situation. For Germany, it is the injection of youthful energy and talent into sectors that desperately need workers. For Ghana, it is the chance to give its young people access to dignified jobs while also ensuring that their rights are protected. Officials have emphasized that this is not just about sending Ghanaians abroad to work under difficult conditions. Rather, it is about structured agreements that guarantee fair treatment, adherence to labor rights, and the opportunity for skills transfer. These skills, when brought back home, can help Ghana build stronger industries of its own. Meanwhile, Jamaica has also shown keen interest in engaging Ghana. With its thriving tourism sector and the constant demand for service industry workers, the Caribbean nation sees in Ghana a partner that can supply dedicated manpower. Tourism, by its very nature, is people-centered, and that the cultural richness and hospitality of Ghanaians make them suitable for roles that involve customer service, entertainment, and hospitality management. Beyond that, the bond between Ghana and Jamaica runs deeper, rooted in shared history, culture, and the connections of the African diaspora. This collaboration, therefore, carries not only economic benefits, but also emotional and cultural resonance. It represents a reconnection of peoples, a strengthening of ties, and a new dimension of partnership that goes beyond traditional diplomacy. The government has also hinted at negotiations with 8 more countries that are expected to open their labor markets to Ghanaians. While the names of these nations are yet to be officially announced, the anticipation is already building. Many are speculating that these could include both advanced economies looking for skilled labor, as well as emerging markets seeking manpower for fast-growing industries. Whatever the case, the goal remains the same: to create thousands of job opportunities for Ghanaian citizens, particularly the youth, in sectors that are facing shortages abroad. This is not a haphazard process. Authorities are making it clear that these arrangements will be carefully regulated, designed to ensure not just the protection of Ghanaian workers, but also the maximization of benefits for the country as a whole. That includes stronger remittance inflows, which have long been a lifeline for many Ghanaian families and an important pillar of the national economy. The vision for this international employment initiative also ties into the government's broader strategy under the 24-hour economy plan. This policy aims to create an economy that never sleeps, one where opportunities are available around the clock and citizens can engage in productive activities at all times. By giving Ghanaians the chance to work abroad in well structured jobs, the government is adding another layer to this vision. It is saying to its citizens, your opportunities are not limited to the boundaries of Ghana. The world is open to you, and we, as your leaders, will ensure that you can step into that world with dignity and confidence. Critics may argue that sending citizens abroad is not the ultimate solution to unemployment. They point out that Ghana must also create sustainable industries at home so that young people do not feel compelled to leave their families behind in search of livelihoods elsewhere. And to some extent, this is true. But what makes these labor mobility agreements significant is that they are not being presented as the only solution. Rather, they are one piece of a larger puzzle. At the same time that the government is pursuing industrialization, digitization, and agricultural development, it is also making sure that international opportunities are available for those who want them. And when these individuals return, they will return with not just money, but also global experience, technical knowledge, and a broader worldview that can enrich Ghana's development in the long term. The human side of this story is perhaps the most compelling. Picture a young graduate in Accra who has been searching for a job for 2 years without success. Every morning he wakes up hopeful, scouring job listings, sending applications, attending interviews, only to be told that there are no openings. His family depends on him, and he feels the weight of their expectations. Now imagine the same young man hearing that he has been selected to work in Germany as part of a structured labor mobility agreement. He will be trained, employed in a respected sector, and given the chance to build his future. His story changes, his family's story changes, and in many ways, Ghana's story changes. Multiply this by thousands of young men and women, and the impact becomes profound. These are not just statistics. They are lives being transformed, dreams being revived, and futures being secured. Remittances, too, are set to play a crucial role. Already, Ghana receives billions of dollars annually from its diaspora communities abroad. These funds help families pay for education, healthcare, housing, and small businesses. With more Ghanaians set to be employed abroad under these new agreements, remittance inflows are expected to rise significantly. This will strengthen the local economy, boost consumption, and provide the capital needed for small-scale entrepreneurs to thrive. Beyond money, however, is the potential for knowledge transfer. Ghanaian workers abroad will acquire new skills, learn new technologies, and adapt to new systems of efficiency and productivity. When they bring these back home, Ghana stands to benefit in ways that are far more valuable than money alone. Of course, challenges remain. Questions about how workers will adapt to new environments, how cultural differences will be managed, and how potential exploitation will be prevented are all valid. But the government insists that these agreements are not being rushed. They are being carefully negotiated to include safeguards that protect Ghanaian workers abroad. There will be monitoring systems, support mechanisms, and legal frameworks to ensure that workers are treated fairly. This is why officials keep emphasizing that these are not just casual job placements, but carefully structured labor mobility partnerships. The difference is crucial because it shows that Ghana is not simply exporting its labor, but is engaging in mutual cooperation with other countries for the benefit of both sides.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.